can't take everything with you when you're gone.
At all. You
So what you gonna do with it? You know,
ain't taking your body with you.
you're not even taking that. That's like here.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, our bodies, we renting this. You know,
That's
we don't
crazy.
own nothing here.
Yeah.
You know, as crazy as it might sound, we don't even own our bodies.
Bro, you own nothing, bro.
Yeah, seriously,
You
the only
really
thing you own is your
own
soul.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even own that.
They don't.
A lot of people done sold they shit.
So what you think about that whole like selling your soul? Because I think people more so look at selling your soul like on some like satanic shit or whatever, but I think it's more than that. It's like on some deep. I guess you could sell your soul to different things. It could be material. It could be you could sell your soul to some bullshit relationship.
See, the thing is, this is how you gotta break it down. Are you selling your soul yourself, or are you selling it to somebody else who's going to distribute your shit? You know, it's the same with business. It's like, okay, you have a product, you know, are you going to be the one distributing, you know what I'm saying, your product, or are you going
Walmart take
or is you going to sign that contract with somebody else to where you don't have ownership, you don't have equity anymore, and you know they can pretty much do what they want to do with your shit. So that's the difference, you know, because at the end of the day, we all selling our soul to an extent, because we giving ourselves, you know what I'm saying, to the general public. It's like we're doing right now. Us here doing this podcast, you know, this is coming from within. This is some real shit, you know. We selling our souls to an extent. So whether it might not be for profit, but we still, you know, when you think about selling, what is selling? It's like a boat, you know, when you put a boat, you know what I'm saying, out for sale, you know what I'm saying, put it down the ocean, you know what I'm saying, it's exploring. That's kind of what that is. It's like, okay, we putting ourselves out there for, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to receive, you know. It's kind of like, you know, and it's like with this technology, it's even more expansive now because
that shit crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's universal now.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how I look at it. But that's something I had to think about for the longest, as far as like what that is and like what is selling your soul. Because, you know, even me with music, you know, I always had like a hard time like figuring out how I wanted to go about that shit, because I know everybody not meant for, you know, a certain light, you know, and for the people who that might be the case for, they might have to do things, you know, that's outside of their range, you know what I'm saying, things that they might not, you know, that might not match up with their values, their morals and principles.
And most artists doing it though.
Yeah, definitely.
Most artists, like I would say, shit, the majority of them.
Definitely.
Like, cause I look at like you being an artist, like I look at and me just being more so just a consumer of it. Like I do my like business side of whatever, like or whatever. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but me from a consumer standpoint, I look at like it's like artists really not doing what. A lot of artists really not doing what they really want to do, you know what I mean, with the music.
Right.
Like, I wonder what, like, imagine, like, if the sound, you know, like, the whole sound that's popping now with music and all this shit.
Right.
Even, like, beat selection, everything, like, would you be doing that if you had never heard that before, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I guess you could say that with everybody, but that's what separates, like those greats, like, that you always, like, you know what I mean? Like, the people that you would put in your greatest category and people that I put in my greatest categories, like, you already had a Jay-Z already. You know what I mean? So you already had a Kendrick Cole, they already been created. So like what you gonna bring that's like totally different out the norm or whatever. Like you can take from it. It's like being a chef. You could take from, oh, grandmama taught me how to do this, mama told me how to do that, daddy did me that, let me kind of make my own, but you gotta put your own spill on it, your own mix on it to make the shit just like still make it original and not just like on some copycat shit. Cause like do that discourage you as far as an artist, like you? Cause I look at you as like a real true artist, like cause you know how it was. I used to be like, bro, man, fuck that shit, bro. Do this, big nigga. Say this, nigga. Get in the dough. Get in the dough. But like compromising your shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that was a big thing that I faced like coming up, especially like in high school. You know, when I was really like fishing for that shit.
My nigga used to pass out CDs in the cafeteria. I used to be banging that shit in my little 95 Lexus. Nigga, that shit was hard. I gotta go find my shit. You got some more of them?
Shit, nah. Hell, I doubt it. Nigga,
I know you got an extra copy of them hoes.
That shit on YouTube. I got that bitch on YouTube.
I know that, but I'm talking about the original CD.
The CD? Nah, I ain't got no more copy. Well, I probably do. That probably somewhere
this
lost in the house somewhere.
Came out of nowhere.
Hey, I dropped that bitch out of nowhere. I was the first. Hey, I was the nigga who was dropping shit unknown, unbeknownst.
No promo, nothing.
Before Beyonce, nigga, before Drake. Before Ali was doing that shit, Yo was dropping the surprise mixtapes, the surprise albums. Nigga.
I always say, bro, this nigga Dior be acting like he Beyonce, bro. I be like, bro, this nigga don't promote shit. He just drop.
I just came out of nowhere in that bitch. You know what day I dropped that bitch out too?
Thursday.
I don't remember how that shit. It might have been.
I don't know why I feel like it was a Thursday.
I dropped that bitch on it was December 21st, so that 2012. December 21st, 2012.
I'm gonna look up that to see what day that was.
I said, I'm gonna drop that bitch on that day. Cause you know that was the day that they was saying the world was supposed to end or whatnot.
Oh,
that was supposed to be.
I feel like I'm right, bro. We gotta find out if that was a Thursday. I feel like that was a Thursday. But
it probably was. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know why I feel like it was Thursday. There was a day shit was supposed to end, December 21st, 2012.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That was the day I had made on my mind. That was the day I was gonna drop that hoe on, like a few months before that. I was like, yeah, there's no.
I should have known though.
I gotta drop that bitch because what if the world end? What we gonna do? Like, nah, I gotta get this shit out. I'm working on this so too long. Y'all gonna hear this shit.
Hold on, bro. This
gonna be the last thing y'all hear.
I'm just
before we clock out this bitch.
Bro, I'm just not realizing that your ass was always this whole astrology, believing and all this extra shit.
Man, this ain't nothing new.
I didn't know that.
A young nigga, bro.
I didn't know that.
Straight up.
But see, that's
why I always been like this, bro. It's just like I've always been, you know what I'm saying, on some other shit, you know, compared to the general public.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I started believing
around this anyway.
Yeah, I started believing, like when I was a typical like young nigga, sports, girls, that's it. Yeah. Sports, girls. I did good in school, whatever. That wasn't hard or whatever, but like that was my main thing. And so like nigga, I wasn't thinking about where the stars line up and the sun. Like I wasn't thinking about none of that shit, boy. Yeah. Like only thing I knew was I was a Scorpio. And every time I told girls I was a Scorpio, they love that shit. I gotta watch you, all that shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. That's the only thing I knew. But like as I got older, like that's why we had these deep ass conversations like about what the fuck, where are we at? What the fuck is it? Like nigga, like right, bro. What the fuck is this, bro?
Ooh.
What is this? What is?
Hey man, we don't say that shit. We ain't gonna go on a tangent.
I know, bro. I'm just.
We gotta hello.
God
we gotta backtrack a little bit. We're. Damn. I don't know. I guess we can't. Nah, we gotta say that shit. We go off into
that's
that
another
later.
Conversation for another day.
Man, back to the music as far as you know what I'm saying. Staying true to self. You know, like what was I saying? We was talking about staying true to self.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I was saying in high school. Yeah, that's what I was on because hell, I was a young nigga who, you know, I was hungry, fool. Like I wanted that shit. That's when I first made up my mind. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do that music shit. That was freshman year when I made that decision.
You was doing that, and you was doing that shit. It wasn't no trend to do music then.
You saw what?
It wasn't no trend to do music.
I mean,
it wasn't. You
don't think so?
I promise you, it wasn't.
I mean, not like it is now. It done picked up, but you know, to a certain extent. Nah,
we should do a survey. We should do a survey one day. We should go to the mall.
Nah, you're right.
Walk downtown, go to DPL and go to like random places where like a lot of younger people hang out, and like from 18 to 25 or some shit.
Yeah.
And just see how many people out of like, I guarantee you it's like people 1 out of 3 people, 1 out of 4 do music. Oh yeah, I do music. Here's my shit. You was literally doing that shit before anybody. Like that's how I knew you had a true passion for it.
And I feel like people like me, I hate to put that on my shoulders, but I feel like people like me, like people who like really kick that dough in, you know what I'm saying, start doing that shit, especially like at a young age like that, it gave people hope, you know. It made people feel like, oh yeah, I can do that shit too. Yeah. Or they see people like me doing it, they'll be like, okay.
I'm setting you up to drop some music, right? I got you talking about this shit like you got some music.
I'm retired.
Bro, you can't retire. You never was in. I mean, it's technically you. What this nigga think he Joe Budden, so I'm retired. You can't retire unless you blow.
I'm retired, man.
If you blow up, then you can retire.
Bullshit.
That's like me. A nigga never going to the NBA and saying I'm retired.
Nah, a nigga might go to the NBA. Nigga get picked up. Nigga play in the preseason.
He could say. You wasn't in the NBA.
Nigga retired. Nah, I don't know. Like man. It was what it was. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you know, it might be some, you know, that'll go however they go.